Hey everybody, welcome to Co-op Entertainment's E3 pre-show. I'm Sean.
I'm Bennett.
And we're here to bring you all of our pre-E3 expectations, excitement, anticipation, everything we're looking forward to. So first to start off, let's go with the schedule, right? We're starting off on Sunday this year. We got Bethesda. Monday, you got Microsoft. And you got some stuff in between Microsoft and Sony on Monday.
Ubisoft, E3.
Yeah, Ubisoft, EA, Activision.
I'm sorry, did I say E3?
Yeah, it's alright. It's gonna be E3, but yeah, it's alright.
And EA at E3.
Yeah, and then we're jumping over to Tuesday, and we're gonna have Nintendo and Square Enix. Square Enix.
That's brand new.
Brand new, as well as Bethesda. So some nice. These are like the major hitters in this year's E3, I think. There's gonna be more conferences. I think there's a PC specific one. I know
Blizzard's gonna be there.
Yeah, well, they're Blizzard, Activision, Blizzard, so they're gonna probably have some of their stuff in there. But let's go back to day 0, Bethesda, Sunday, June 14th. Bennett, lots of stuff might happen in this one, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping new IPs maybe, you know? We'll see some not so role-playing games perhaps.
Yes.
See what's underneath their sheets.
Yeah, they have a couple things that they're going to be talking about, of course. First of all, everybody's news is the big news is Fallout 4 that we're going to be seeing.
Fallout
4, it's a big game for me. Fallout 4 is going to be there. I'm really excited about that one. It's got a lot of stuff going for it, and I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but the IGN did a breakdown of the trailer. They did Cal Evans and Dan Stapleton, and they did an amazing job in 35 minutes. Great, watch that video. It's awesome. But not only did it Fallout 4, we got Doom.
Yeah, which
we haven't seen anything from.
Yeah, not so much of a fan of Doom. You know,
I'm looking forward to it because of what Wolfenstein did. Wolfenstein the New Order, what happened with that one, how that one was. I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to see what Doom has. See if they can bring back the magic from when you were just a twinkle in your daddy's eye.
Watch out, guys. We got an old wiser over here.
Yeah. And then there's another game that I think a lot of people are predicting from Bethesda, Dishonored 2.
Oh, yeah. That was
a lot of people are predicting that one to come out from Arcane. Arcane's working on something. You don't know what it is, so a lot of people are saying Dishonored 2. Did you play the first one?
You know, I have played a little bit of the first one, to be honest with you, and I liked it, but you honestly kind of ruined the game for me.
Oh, did I really?
You ruined the game for me, yeah.
I ruined the game for you?
You said it had to be really stealthy and everything like that, otherwise it's not as fun. And so I went through playing it stealthy and trying not to get hit and everything like that, and it was just like, this is too goddamn hard, to be honest with you. And then I was like, I kind of gave up on it. Like, I got out of the prison, and I got to the next city, and I just, I continued the story and everything like that, and the powers were awesome. I just never really completed the game just because, I thought, I had to be really stealthy and everything like that.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
So yeah, I don't know, I would like to go back and replay that game if I could.
Yeah, I'm not
just to build the anticipation of if they announce Dishonored 2. But let's not get on a rant about Dishonored.
I'll just say one thing about it. I wasn't too happy with the game as a whole. But we'll move on from there. A lot of people like it, so hopefully we see something. Let's go to the next day. Monday, we're starting off with Microsoft, right?
Yeah, they last year, they tried to make a comeback after announcing their Xbox One in the previous year. So they're trying to open up new IPs. You see all these new games coming out. Quantum Break. You see they mentioned something about Battleborn.
Well, Quantum Break is a exclusive too, right?
Exactly.
So that's good. Here, Battleborn, I don't know if that's coming to Xbox One. I think that's just gonna be PC, right?
No, it actually is by Gearbox, and they.
Yeah, but I thought it was just be PC.
That I know of, I thought it was actually going to be on console.
We'll have to check that one out. We'll have to look that one up.
But also I'm looking forward to seeing the new Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yeah. It looks a lot of like Advanced Warfare, so I'm not too sure how that's going to turn out. But obviously, they're going to do some kind of like montage of what you can do with it. Like your pick 13 is now pick 20 or something like that.
You know, Black Ops 3, it's continuing on one of the stronger series in the Call of Duty right now.
Yeah.
Black Ops has been pretty solid. So I'm looking forward to that. I really enjoyed 1 and 2, and this one I'm looking forward to as well. I do like what they initially started with the Black Ops series, where they started incorporating decision making, and they started incorporating like skill and time and stuff like that. And so it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent game. But you know, Call of Duty games, they've been up and down a little bit lately, so
Yeah.
it's in the air.
And, you know, they really brought back last year with Advanced Warfare. They brought back their crap. I think they brought back their crap from last year. So the Black Ops 3, you're gonna have a lot more population, and I think they're moving in the right direction. If they continue with this road, they're gonna do fine. Another one I'm looking forward to is gonna be Rock Band 4. Rock Band 4, you know, where is it? Rocksteady? Is it Rocksteady?
The studio that's creating it,
no, it's
Harmonix. And you know the good thing about that Rock Band 4 on Xbox, Microsoft compared it to Sony, which is where they win out, I think, is that all of their music gets to carry over if you had it on Xbox 360. You know, all of your music and stuff like that. And I think you're also going to be able to, they're working on ways to use all the instruments. So Sony hasn't announced anything about, you know, carrying over their old stuff, but on Xbox, they're going to carry it over. So that's right now, Xbox is a little higher right now with that game.
Yeah.
So Sony's got to respond to that.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna have a lot of instruments for that one? I mean, they got the keyboard, they got the drums, they got the guitars, they got the bass guitar. They had some other things,
you know,
from the Rock Band games before too. I even had the DJ dude.
I like the choice. I like the choice of options you have.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely like the choice of the options, but sometimes you want it to be a little simple. You know, you want it to be maybe guitar, bass, drums, and maybe vocals. You know.
Vocals, flip your vocals, yeah.
And now, if they were to somehow modify Rock Band 4, now stay with me with this, but they modify it in a way to, so that you can create your own music and put the DJ hero kind of thing in there.
Oh, okay.
And then, so you actually start being like a producer, and you and your friends like can create your own music without having to learn how to play instruments. Dude,
That'd be kind of
that'd
cool.
be pretty,
Dude.
yeah.
That'd be a new,
A little swing on things like
Yeah.
like a
Twist.
creator studio type of thing.
Like a
With
Mario
all-
Maker,
yeah,
but
like
Rock Band
yeah,
style.
yeah.
That'd be
I think
cool.
that'd be pretty cool, but.
Interesting.
No, you know,
Concept.
what else in Microsoft do they got? Do they got anything else? Any other exclusives? They have a big exclusive that we haven't mentioned
They,
just yet.
you know, they just had Tomb Raider.
Yeah, they have
That's
that
not
one.
gonna be exclusive though.
Now, people are saying that's a timed exclusive, and but I have a feeling that that's going to change.
Yeah,
I have a feeling that it's going to be a purely exclusive to Xbox. I just have that feeling that it's going to be that way. What I'm talking about. There's
What are you talking about?
the biggest one, the biggest mamma jamma of all of Microsoft's games.
Oh, Homework.
No, we already spoke about that one.
Oh, okay.
Well, we haven't spoken about it.
Star Wars.
No, the game that you love. It's exclusive.
Oh, Halo.
Halo 5
Oh,
Guardians.
yeah, no. I'm not looking forward to it. No, I'm sorry, but 343, you really burnt me out with Master Chief Collection. And, yeah, I'm not looking forward to Halo 5. I'm a huge Halo fan, and
I don't think you are.
you know how much of a Halo fan
I don't think you are anymore. I don't think you are anymore.
Not
You lost
anymore.
it. You're not.
No,
Yeah,
I've lost
get out of
it.
here. Halo 5 looks to continue what I consider one of the better storylines in the Halo series. Now, I think you're making a lot of your judgment as well off of the multiplayer.
I'm basing it off of...
Because all I hear about you is Halo 4 multiplayer, you didn't like multiplayer, and now the whole game's done. So I'm saying
Well,
the story
I'm
was
down for the story.
the story
I'm
in
all down
Halo
for the
4 was one of the better ones out of the series. I felt people will say, "Oh, Halo 1 is," but no, Halo 1 you just running down corridors the whole game, and this one actually had heart to it.
Oh,
Some moments of like despair and Cortana and like no, and you know what I mean? Like for me,
the story
like
for sure was excellent.
So,
I enjoyed the crap of the story.
with
and
that-
that was good. Now,
yeah.
if they can, you know, it's on the right path for the story, and everything like that. And like you just said, it might be because I'm biased on multiplayer. I'm biased based on the things that I've seen reproduced Nightfall. I really like it. I don't know. They kind of burned me on the Master Chief Collection.
well, we did get a free Halo ODST from being
Yeah.
burnt on the Master Chief, so that's okay. To be honest with you, I've only
I
been
just haven't touched it.
I haven't touched it much because that's what she said. I haven't played Halo Master Chief Collection a lot because when I was trying to get into the multiplayer, it wasn't working. So I stopped playing that. But I really like getting back into all all the stories, all the campaigns. So I'm still excited for Halo 5 Guardians because of the campaign. I'm a story campaign guy first before I ever touch multiplayer. Whenever we get Call of Duty, story first. I know that sounds stupid because it's Call of Duty, but I play the campaign first and then I play the multiplayer. That's just how I am. I live for both sides of the game, and I know if I don't touch the story, the campaign at the beginning when it comes out, if I miss it, then I might not get back to it.
Some people are story driven, like, and some of us are also some people are also Battlefront multiplayer campaign.
Yeah.
A lot of people just they just know Call of Duty is multiplayer, and that's what Activision has been going on. So they just straight look for multiplayer.
In the case of Halo, I'm looking forward to both of them. They're making some changes to multiplayer. You know, and they're saying they're going back to this arena style when they first announced the beta. You know, with that trailer back in.
Even in the beta, they had their powerful.
Yeah, and it was like
the weapons.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the changes, and I think that hopefully they learn their mistakes from that. I really hope they do. Hope if they really don't have a finished product, they really do think about holding the game. I don't want to see it come out. If it doesn't come out this year because it's an unfinished product like Master Chief, they should just hold it. Give it to us next year. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I got enough games to play already. Speaking of enough games.
Yeah.
You want to jump on the Ubisoft now?
Let's jump on the Ubisoft.
Okay, let's jump on the Ubisoft bandwagon. There's a few games that Ubisoft has that I'm excited for. First off,
playing Assassin's Creed.
yeah, you got Assassin's Creed Syndicate now.
Yeah.
That one looks interesting. It's a Victorian era, like 1800s. It's the closest
Is
to.
it in Boston?
It's in it's in London.
London, that's right.
It's in England.
That
So
was really cool. I think that setting was good.
that was fun, yeah.
So it's gonna be more hot, more crowd.
Well, in the video, in the release video they have, they showed a guy with a grapple hook shooting up to the roof to just move right away. So they say that this one, because of that aspect, you can get from the ground to the roof in a matter of 1 second, 2 seconds. You know, so this is gonna be fast and ever. That's good. That's all great and fine. They got rid of all multiplayer. This one, it's only gonna be single player campaign. I love that. Get back to the roots. You know what? You guys they've been spending too much time on multiplayer. It's been affecting their game on the other end. You had a lot of stuff going on with Unity. I didn't really experience many of those issues, but I do think Unity's campaign had issues overall, and I really wish they would fix them. So I am excited for it though.
So I'm looking forward to more seeing gameplay and a release date for Division. Now they said that it's going to come out in maybe they pushed it back, so it's not going to come out this winter.
Which I'm fine with.
Absolutely, they need to dedicate
I think
large portion.
put it in the springtime. When we don't have any games, when we don't have any games, put it in that
Quarter
springtime.
one of 2016, so maybe between end of February and January, end of February, maybe beginning of March or so. That roughly month period would be great. I definitely think that's a good time for them. Whatever you guys need to make this game flawless and up to par with what your expectations are, pushing back along. Because I'm looking forward to this game and keep it polished, perfect. You know, no game is perfect, but keep it to your highest standard. This is something that's going to not fall out of the park.
Now, that being said, we all want to keep getting more made. But there is some worry by a lot of people out there that this game is turning into pretty much an all-online game. Again, just like how so many games lately have been coming out just online. Evolve, this one, Destiny pretty much. And so it's like, I want to see what they have to offer other than the multiplayer. Because they showed the trailer of those people playing it last year, the video of those guys playing it, and they're like, they had rehearsed it, you know what I mean? Like what they're saying to each other, like those are lines. You know, they had that all rehearsed.
If it's integrated campaign and multiplayer,
But I want to see how is it going to be able to be playable on what quality level when you and I are playing, when we haven't rehearsed lines like, kill a guy at my 7, Bennett, go now, flank him, sweet.
I don't know a grenade. Hold on. Oh, there's gas on your left.
I want to see when we're just playing, we're just talking, chatting. How is it going to be affected in this? Where
It's gonna
honestly, well, no. I want to see what they're gonna show us. You know, like I don't want to hear anybody explain it to me. I want them to show it to me because some of that stuff they're doing in there, it's a little bit more tactical and they have to line up everything. So, I don't know.
That's a lot like how the
Yeah, and that literally
like definitely that.
well, that brings us to the next game that's by Ubisoft is the Siege. Final Fantasy
Yeah.
6 Siege. It's another game where yeah, and it's purely online, and so I'm looking forward to it. But I don't think the only thing they only showed is that house, and the only thing they've showed is people rehearsing, having rehearsed lines.
That's definitely more involved with like not people decisions they have for people. Now I feel like there's no communication from the body and I don't know.
It's random.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that brings a new example involved with my personal opinion involved where, you know, I'm trying to build this world with the game. Literally, no one's talking over people like that. And that's how it's not fun.
And you know they all have mics.
Yeah.
Man,
The experience with the online games, the communication is very limited. Now I have the same experience with Destiny. People still play, or still sending messages here and there about like, let's join teams, so from the whole different group. No one has to do it right now. If they have that experience with the division and it's just open mic, there needs to be some kind of like voice required for this game. Now that sounds really stupid because
if it's gonna be that
if
difficult.
I don't have a mic, if I don't have this, and if I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4 ABC, you know, I'm not gonna play it.
Because the game's based on a multiplayer aspect.
But there needs, but
They need to figure out a way. They need to figure out a way is to make this game still be fun, still be playable, even without having a multiplayer aspect. Like whether I know you are playing and you're the guy next to me, or if that's an AI character, it needs to be able to go seamlessly. You know what I mean? Like it needs to show me and not show me a team of full actors who rehearsed for weeks.
I want to see,
Yeah.
okay, so
That's what I'm saying.
I'll agree with you on that point.
And that's what it is with
people just
Siege.
jump in and just like, you know,
And see how they do.
Yes, how they do.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about Siege too. But with Siege, they've only shown one freaking place to fight. That freaking house with the girl with the blonde hair. And that's all they shown.
Yeah.
I've watched, and I just watched the new trailer, the FBI one where they highlight the different special forces. They showed the FBI trailer one, and I'm kind of worried about it because I kind of feel about this one how I felt about Battlefield Hardline. Is when we played the beta for Battlefield Hardline, I felt like the game was not nearly anywhere close to finished. Like I felt like there was no textures, and that's why I feel this one. They're showing the guy shoot. His gun is just like a glossy flat, it's like no texture whatsoever. The walls are all the same texture, which is none. The people look freaking janky. And so I'm like, wow, graphically the game doesn't look good to me anymore. Like, it's like, all right, this game is behind. Like, it needs to, I don't know, put a new coat of paint on it. But on top of that, they need to show me more than just that stupid house.
Yeah,
I want to see more than that.
I'm sure that's what they're gonna do too.
They better.
Okay.
They better.
All right, so we're gonna go. All right.
Okay, so let's close that book with Ubisoft. Let's jump over to EA. EA is, for the most part, every year they do streams.
Yeah, absolutely.
They every now and then throw the new games in there.
The new NHLs, new FIFAs, the
Maddens.
new Maddens, they're showing off.
Are you excited for any of those?
You know what? I just got into a really fun match with one of my buddies in FIFA, sitting down at his house, and I kind of pulled me into FIFA. So I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about getting 15 because
FIFA.
I've never played sports game. But FIFA's actually a lot of fun.
FIFA is like surpassed Madden.
You think
With,
so?
Sales and tournaments like that.
Yeah, it's, I think I've had a good time with it, and
I've always been the guy that has every year I buy Madden. And to be honest with you, this year I don't know if I am. This will be the first year in, I don't know, 10 years that I might not buy Madden. I probably bought every year since 04 or 05.
yeah, they'll show off the new bells and whistles, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so enticed. Here's my money. Like, take my money."
Odds are I'm going to buy it. Odds are I will. But I'm not excited for it this year like I have been every year. And I think that has to do with I'm playing even more games now than I used to.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I still have my Madden 2010 where I want season like 8 or 9. I was gonna try to go that one all the way to season 30. But I don't know. I'm just not that excited for it. And they keep on talking about these new engines every year. The last 4 or 5 years, they talk about a new engine. They talk about how they're gonna fix this. They talk about how they're gonna fix this. They're gonna fix that. They're not gonna have the suction walking where the defensive ends get sucked into the line.
At least they're showing off what they're showing off.
But they always say this stuff and they never fix it. Every year the same issues that they say that they worked on persist in the game. And so I always every year I'm losing a little bit more respect for EA for that matter. But EA's got some other games that we're hoping, or at least I'm hoping, that we talk about Mass Effect. The new Mass Effect.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
That's
really hoping they talk about it, and they do more than a video diary.
They showed that off last year, didn't they?
They just did that video diary.
Oh, Dev Diary?
Yeah, I didn't like
Oh,
it.
hey. You know what other game I'm looking forward to? Is the new game by the creators of Preshow. They also are part of the ending. They showed off, remember last year they showed
Yeah, what's their name?
Oh, man.
Cataclysm or something like that. No, Cryzone.
No, anyway, so no, they showed off Criterion.
Criterion. I was knew it was a C.
Yeah,
Criterion.
Yeah,
they showed off their GoPro, the game.
Their behind scenes action game. So I want to see what that's
They
about.
better not. That's what I'm saying though. That's what they did last year with Mass Effect. Where they did that with the Criterion game, and I don't like that. Just they shouldn't have showed us anything. Like we know, like if Criterion's still out there, they're working on something. We know that.
Just make an announcement. Don't
Don't. For me, they don't have to tell me anything. They don't have to show me stick figure pixels like they do with Criterion. You remember, it wasn't even like they were showing
all blueprints.
It was just like it looked terrible, and I was like, I don't want to see this. And the same thing with Mass Effect. All they did was do the video diaries. And
they wanted to show you something.
I didn't care. I didn't care about that. That made me pissed off. But I remember we talked about this last year.
You were excited. You're like, oh, that's kind of cool.
No, I wasn't. Remember we spoke about this after in our last year's our post conferences, and I said I felt like I wasted time. I wasted 30 minutes of my life right there, and I got nothing from that. That's how I said. I mean, you could mark my words and go back and look it on the tape.
You two guys.
Yeah, right. Go look on the tape. I was disappointed with that. I was not happy with that, and I hope that they don't do that again. If they do that again, I'm going to
flip the table.
I'm gonna do something.
Smash a guitar.
Knock your hat off or something.
Bitch.
But yeah, Criterion game. Hopefully they'll show something more, especially for you because you're a fan of them with their Burnout stuff.
I enjoyed their. I was really bought by Burnout Paradise for the 360.
Yeah.
And that open world racing really turned me on to more opportunities for them to do something like that.
Yeah. So hopefully they can show us.
Yeah, and EA also makes Need for Speed, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have their new one.
They showed some gameplay that was pretty nice.
Yeah, they showed us a teaser. They showed us a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Over a couple of weeks ago, and it was very
5 seconds.
It was like maybe 30 seconds. Like it was just CGI. Overworld racing, open world arcade racing was the way to go. With the last one, Need for Speed Rivals, that was an interesting aspect. It was cops versus racers, and I still have that to date, and it's actually still a lot of fun. You just hop in there and just race around. But the way the cars are custom, how you pick your cars, I just didn't really like the technical. Am I saying that right? The technical aspects of the game. You basically just pick the model of your car and you go, and it's also and they have like
You have some things you can upgrade though.
Yeah, but it's very like just it's not really statistical. It's very just looks.
A cosmetic.
Yeah, cosmetic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Like you have the Sport Enforcer and something else, and like the crew, you could just customize all that stuff. But that didn't turn out to be such a hot game because of the lag and stuff like
Yeah, I was playing the crew for about 1 day, and it was I didn't feel so great about it, and I stopped playing it. I didn't feel so great about it. So Ubisoft, I got it for free, I think. And Ubisoft, I felt that was a fail. It was a nice first effort for Ubisoft, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I was really stoked about that game last year, and I never got a chance to play it, and then I just heard about it. I just heard like reviews about it.
I'll let you play it one of these days. We'll jump on the Xbox. But back to EA though, with Need for Speed, I hope to see some gameplay. I wonder if this game, because it looked through the city lights, I wonder if it's gonna be like the underground stuff.
Oh, dude, that'd be so awesome.
Well, like maybe it's open world, but it's also like underground where some of it, a lot of the races are just quarter miles, you know. But, so I wonder if it's going to be like that, or if it's going to be like you're saying, something more like Rivals, where you have a constant enemy out there and you're in the world.
Yeah, I hope that it's going to be more city-like. I enjoy games such as Burnout Paradise, like I said, even Midnight Club LA back on the 360. If it's something like that, I'm really looking forward to it. But just don't make it like Cops and Racers and choose a faction sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just make it interesting. I'm just excited. I'm just hoping it turns out to be good.
I can't think of anything else for EA.
Star Wars Battlefront is
Star Wars Battlefront
by EA.
Game I don't care much about.
Really?
No.
Why? I think it's gonna be cool. It's been a while since they released Star Wars Battlefront. That was back on the what was that? Was that original Xbox?
I think it originally came out.
Because I remember playing that on PSP.
awesome.
There's limiting, but they are limiting the aspects of your customization for your characters who you play as. Like you can't just go, oh, I want customization, looks, all this stuff. It's just like your basic Battlefront where you just choose Jedi, Stormtrooper, so on and so forth.
That's
your loadout. That's cool. But I'm looking into this. I think the graphics going to be good. The environment's going to be awesome. So I want to see what else.
I think
they show
the
off.
environment looks good. I don't think what they showed. I wasn't too psyched about the trailer. That first trailer that came out. I didn't think the trailer. It didn't really get me psyched up that much for when they first released the trailer. I thought the settings, the trees, and all that looked good, but I was kind of like blah about the character models. It's kind of like, that doesn't look that great. But what they did was a cool thing with like the AT-ATs, the AT-ATs, and stuff like that. That's actually scanned in to the game. Those are actual like pictures of figures or whatever they use for the movies. So that's really cool. But one of the downfalls of this game is something we've talked about already for the last Ubisoft and some other stuff, is it's a purely online game. Another purely online game.
Right, that's where that particular that's where all the Telltale games comes in.
Yeah, but still, I mean, though, you can still make the shooter look so campaign. I mean, it doesn't always have to be multiplayer. I get a little tired of that because sometimes I only have the time to play when I want to play, and I don't have the time to get 4 or 5 of my good friends that I know we can get along with play. I'm a little disappointed that they don't have a campaign.
I don't mind it. I enjoy just hopping in. I'm not even. I'll just jump into Hardline once in a while, and no one's using a mic. No one's using mics.
They gotta remember that there are people out there that like me, that still enjoy my time. That enjoy my time. Well, no, and I enjoy my time to get away from some of these people.
Get away from the online.
Some of the people that make those experiences not very good. Yeah. So I enjoy the single player. I like to see the story, and I like that. As much as I like single player, I like multiplayer as well. But I'm disappointed because all these games are just focusing on multiplayer, and there's going to come a point where these game developers are going to get to the point where they're making nothing but multiplayer games, and I'll be like, I ain't got nothing to play anymore.
I mean, it would be cool to play, as your favorite Star Wars character, and then play through a story like telling a story of a movie. Like that'd be kind of cool. Like.
No, but that would mean that there needs to be a solo thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, take that as a solo thing.
Yeah.
Be a part of the story.
Yeah, I think that Battlefront is getting a lot of hype right now. Like it's getting a ton of hype.
I like this. I'm anticipating this game because I played the original.
You're not one of the people I'm talking about. I'm like, every time I watch a video, somebody's like, oh, Battlefront, and they're like, I can't wait, oh my god, I'm freaking,
I lost my mind.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh wow, they're freaking really excited.
I'm gonna take them.
They're really excited for this game. So
that's cool though. That's something.
Yeah, no, they are.
Don't knock them down.
I'm saying they're hyping this game up.
Good.
This game's got really high expectations now, so. It's got a lot to live up to.
Anyway, so that basically covers the EA portion of our discussion. I don't think
they have anything else.
Unless they make some new IPs, we can
I'm sure they'll drop something.
Yeah. So moving on to Sony.
Last conference of the day.
Yeah, last conference of the day. Sony.
Yeah.
they have.
So you're a Sony fanboy now.
I am now, dude.
Yeah.
I totally hopped over the boat, dude.
Yeah.
I hopped ships. Thanks,
Back from
Bungie.
both sides of the team.
I don't know. I've been a follower of Bungie, so
Yeah, Bungie.
I'm a fan, dude. They're good, and
Okay.
they got a good community. So, yeah, they bought me with Destiny, dude. I was like, fuck it, Destiny. All right. Oh, Little Big Planet's out there too. Gotta get that. Which was on the game, but anyway.
Yeah.
So, Until Dawn's coming out. It's gonna be a narrative game. It's kind of a thriller, dark mood game. Go watch the trailer, guys. It looks interesting. I would definitely play something like that. It reminds me of playing Indigo Prophecy, so looking forward to that.
A lot of people are saying Until Dawn is being compared to kind of like a game like Heavy Rain. Kind of like that cinematic feel. It's got some actors in it. It's got Hayden Panettiere in there.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah, she's in.
So we'll throw in Jennifer Lawrence.
She's in Nashville now, but they're using these actors to really push this game. Kind of like how you have Heavy Rain. That's very much based on actors doing the thing. You also had that other one. What was it? Beyond Two Souls.
Oh yeah,
with Ellen Page. Like that one.
Did you ever play that one?
No, I never played it. I read some reviews when it first came out, and I decided not to go with it. They're comparing this to that, like how it's going to be cinematic. You're going to have that feeling to it that's going to be bam. So it looks interesting. I'm definitely interested. What was the second one you were going to say?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
The developers of Go Danger, No Man's Sky.
You got 4 guys that started on this. I don't know how big their team is now. The main guy is Sean Murray. We met him at GameStop Expo last year. We got his autograph
Really cool guy.
on our No Man's Sky posters. Pretty cool. He seemed real nice, and that one looks really interesting. That's one of those games where I am holding myself back from being too crazy excited for it because I want to see more. As of now, what have we seen so far? A ship flying in one place.
You've seen Scope. Well, that's just from last year's E3.
No, you've been sure. I haven't seen anything else yet. I've only seen.
You haven't been catching up with the trailers then. So they have basically so you're flying on the planet, so you're able to control your ship and meet with other ships outside the land, shoot shit, and you're going around exploring. You come back down, and then you build more. You basically.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check out that trailer because I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't seen that one yet because that's what I wanted to see from them. I want to see more gameplay because up until even now, all I've seen is them.
Is the E3 trailer?
Is that, and I've seen a little bit more, but it to me it was like I like the idea of what's going on, but they're not showing me anything. So, but it's still, I want to see more of this.
Yeah, we'll get some catch up.
I want to see more. Well, no, I want them to show me more of the game.
Oh yeah.
I want to get a better. I want to get a better idea of what is my point.
Yeah.
What's my point in being in this universe?
Yeah.
Because it is a universe.
What's the point of it?
What's the point of you being there? Yeah, because you're in this universe that has so many possibilities. You know, so it's like wow. One thing I like from it is that's really cool is I saw one of the videos, one of the most recent videos that wasn't last year's E3. They showed a guy who discovered one of the planets, and they showed another person going to that planet and said this planet is called blah 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 blah, discovered by, and it has game tag or PlayStation tag. And so I was like, oh, that's really cool because they've been talking about that, and then I saw how it happened, and I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. So I think I like how they're letting you be an explorer.
Like a leaderboard.
Yeah, but you're also being an explorer. But I want to know more of why I'm being an explorer. I just need a little bit to tell me why am I out there? What's my end goal? What am I trying to go forward to? Just give me a little hint. And but otherwise though, it looks interesting. It looks really cool. The posters we got are badass, and it got my autograph, so that's cool.
Yeah, he's actually a really nice guy.
He's really nice. Yeah.
He's very he's very like not very like up there like, oh yeah, this game's gonna be awesome. He's not like dumb about it. He's like, wow, this is awesome. Like, I can't believe we have like my crew has all these interface for this game. That's awesome. So it's definitely his vision is definitely really above Sean Murray's head. So cheers to you, bro. You're doing an excellent job. Just keep it up. So next thing I'm excited for is gonna be the specs, the new system updates and stuff like that, the new features installments that are coming to the PS4 itself as a console.
Okay, you're really fanboying out right now.
I am fanboy.
You didn't change your pants?
No, they're still clean.
Alright. Okay, so you're excited for.
I'm excited to see.
You're excited to see specs on the updates. On
Yeah,
the firmware.
to see what they're gonna, see what else they're gonna add and everything like that. So see what their announcements are gonna be. I don't want to hear any more stats about like 12 million players versus so-and-so players on this one. I don't care about stats. I don't want to see people use this goddamn hand, even though this is like a presidential or like business saying like I agree.
It's because it's rude to point.
Well, I know it's
So they're trying not to point, but they're trying to like make a power.
use your
move.
hands, fucking
Yeah.
open your hand.
Like what Sony has, like some of the stuff that I get on there. Some of my favorite games are the smaller ones because right now we don't have a big first party selection of games, but like Pixel Jump Shooter Ultimate, awesome game. Resogun, awesome game. Transistors on there, awesome game. You know, like there's a bunch of games that I really enjoy. You want to see the specs. No Man's Sky. Is there anything else? There's a few other things that we haven't mentioned right yet. First off, I'm sure they're gonna do their little panel thing. Well, if they're gonna do that little panel thing like they did last year, they shouldn't do it so quickly. They should spend more time with it. I felt like when they showed them last year, they were going through the videos, like each video of each game had like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and then they went to the next
But
one.
they're good arcade games.
No, I know, but
You don't watch a 5-minute.
no, but remember, okay, so here's the
like was it Galaga?
no, that's not what I'm saying. Remember when we were watching last year? We didn't remember half of those things that we saw because we were looking, where's the name at? Because the name was over here, like in the bottom corner, like blending in with the graphics. So we were like, dude, did you catch the name of that one? Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like
describe the video.
we couldn't remember half of those titles of any of those games. And what I'm saying is, I don't want them to do that again. Clearly lay out what games you're showcasing. Give me a little bit more time with them because there's such a big selling point with the PlayStation right now because the PlayStation lacks first-party games. The first-party game they do have though is Uncharted 4, Sam, which has been pushed back to 2016, but that's fine. Take your time. Yeah, they also got the Nathan Drake collection.
Yeah.
So this is fine. Like a lot of people predicted the collection was gonna be a game that's perfect in the sense like it runs smoothly. That's what I want. I don't want a game that's a clunker.
Do you think Naughty Dog's gonna come back this year?
Well, Naughty Dog is Uncharted,
Oh, okay.
but they're not doing. I'm like 95% sure that they're not doing the upres and upscale of the collection. I don't think they are. But another game like separate from Uncharted, not Uncharted, I don't think so.
I hope to see that they're setting their own work now. Announcing new games.
They have a ton of studios that they quote unquote like they own the rights to. So I would like to see something come out that's more than
They might have a new
like a 2 hour. Oh, something was mentioned about God of War that it was a leak that they might possibly have God of War at 3. Now here's the thing though, do we want some Kratos? We've seen Kratos for 4 games, 5 games, 6 games. Yeah. What they need to do, because it's the same thing over and over again, they change it up a little. So to be God of War, does that necessarily mean that you're specifically God of War, or can they maybe move the time period and maybe focus on something else? Like there's some like God of War is so badass or something. Like change the story, like give me something new. You know, Kratos has been around forever, and all they do is just keep bashing this X button until the wings and
And you push R1
and then
push L and other wings.
and then he's so mad and like, okay, we get it, you killed your wife and kid, we get it, get over it, buddy. Like, oh dude, Kratos, he's got anger problems. He's got anger problems. Yeah. Well, so what I'm saying though is, it would be nice to see them change it up. It'd be nice to see them change it up. I mean, I don't know. You never know. They might not. They might be like, well, we're sticking to our gun. Let's give them Kratos. Why?
I think maybe they should do the hard. But if they do a different direction, then they will do it.
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
Discuss it.
I would like to see a new version of God of War, something different. That's all. Okay. That's all. But that's, like I said, it's a rumor. It's something I heard, something I read. Alright, so basically, do you have anything that you want to Honestly, right now, like, Sony, I would like to see first party games. Because that's what we were saying. I have my stuff to play that more. Because all the games I play are I have Gears Square that carries over. I don't care much about those. But I do care about Sony's first party games. Uncharted. Things like that. Those games that carry. Yeah, but I think it's not even one. So I want them to put out, I want them to tell us and show us the first
I just want to see something new. I don't have anything big I want to press on. I did bring Shovel Knight. But
you know where that,
a lot of fun.
you know where Shovel Knight originated from? And this moves on to our next topic. It originated and so the next day, moving on to Tuesday, you're gonna have two direct video type of
two streaming videos, three created videos.
Shovel Knight is from Nintendo. And let's just go with Nintendo. Yoshi's Woolly World will be there. You're gonna have No, I haven't bought that one yet. I'm happy that it wasn't a full price great game, but I want to play it. It came out at a time where I was playing other games. And it was in December, I think it came out. I think it came out in December. And one, that was around Christmas time. A lot of my money went to Christmas presents. And two, I was playing other games. But I'm excited about Woolly World. You also have Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm really hoping that game can bring in it's a lot of style the core audience that games because the core audience will come back to it. So I'm looking forward to that one. I'm rooting for that one. I definitely am excited to see Star Fox because it's coming out this year. Nice. Star Fox is coming out this year, and I'm excited for that one. And then I want to see if they're going to announce anything like just some secret games. They say that Legend of Zelda, the new one's not going to be shown at all at this E3. But I honestly think they might sneak that in there just to be like, we said that, but here it is a little bit for you. Yeah. So I don't know.
That'd be cool if you get some like good dungeon crawl like Legend of Zelda, like I'm fighting a boss gameplay.
That would be awesome. I would be very happy with that. They've been doing a lot. Nintendo, I'm happy that they're getting back to a lot of their own properties, their IPs. I don't think that they were too successful on the Wii with a lot of their third-party stuff. They had a bunch of games that were just garbage. So I'm hoping that we get another announcement in this E3 of something they're working on that maybe not be for this year, but for next year. Don't want to see something. Like, give me a hint of something that you got going on, and I'll be happy with Nintendo. I mean, last year Nintendo did really well with their conference.
It just had Splatoon come out, and that's one I was looking forward to on the Wii, but I don't own a Wii U.
Yeah.
That's something I would love to play multiplayer-wise, just sit on the couch and play together.
Yeah.
Like we do with Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, that's a good game to go out and game.
See, like that surprised me last year. Like Hyrule Warriors, I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, it's funny. When I was playing at the Expo and sitting on the couch and playing it again with you, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's little submissions in this entire arena game.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see something like that.
Yeah. So something new from Nintendo would be awesome.
I'm gonna leave this to you right now, but I'm just gonna open it up for you. And I know that there's one game that Square Enix has that you want to see. Are they gonna be showing it?
Yeah. It's actually on the list of E3 games that's gonna be mentioned. Now this is the Final Fantasy 15 talking about, but they are gonna be showing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing the worlds and seeing maybe just a video of the collaboration of the worlds will be showing off.
Okay. Kind of give you a hint of where you can go this week.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I wanna get a nice trailer about the story too, because we know from Dream Drop Disney's 3D or the 3D. Yeah, they
okay.
What is that word? Annotated it.
Okay.
Yeah, they just annotated it and kind of made it a long version. I never got to finish it. I watched the trailers on YouTube just to see how the ending went. So So I'm really looking to Kingdom Hearts 3 and what the gameplay that they've shown.
I want to see more gameplay.
After it's really good. I want to see what it's really too. They talked about incorporating some of the theme park rides
That'd be cool.
as special moves inside your game.
So like in Final Fantasy, when you call
Like a summon.
summon,
Yeah.
instead of it being like this big monster.
Well, you know how you can take your Hearts thing?
I played all the way through Kingdom Hearts 1, and I played a handful of hours of Kingdom Hearts 2. So I haven't gone all the way through.
Okay, so you know how in Kingdom Hearts 2 they have overdrives, which change the sword abilities. Okay. And they also have the summon as well. Now they're talking about maybe these overdrives or something that is not really necessarily overdrives, they'll call something different. They'll change it up as special moves and they'll incorporate that as right. So like they showed up a video where you're doing Thunder Mountain and you're fighting the rock glider in Hercules, and you're on Thunder Mountain and you're trying to bash or something. You do this special move, but it's Thunder Mountain.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. They also showed one where it's a pirate ship.
Oh, and so are they talking about it, or they're
They
actually
showed this in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the pirate ship.
Which trailer was this?
This was not even like half a year after they announced it.
Okay.
I'll show it to you later on. But it's actually really cool. The graphics look really good. I hope that they graphically keep it the way a little bit more enhanced. To keep it the same, keep kind of the same art style. I don't know. Keeping it classic like that is the way to go, I think. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
Keep the pointy edges and stuff like that, but smooth it out, right?
Don't make it so like drawn, Don't make it so drawn. Keep it textured and keep it keep it full.
Kind of like the way his hair is, like he has the pointy ends to his hair. So keep that stuff because that's how it is. But put texture on it.
Yeah.
Draw it out better.
For God's sakes, get him a goddamn new suit. Jesus, he's in that black, red, and yellow suit. All the way from Kingdom Hearts out the rest of the
He hasn't changed. What is it? Is it all happening in the span of 2 days or something?
Yeah, I know.
It's like
he's like, it's only been a month, guys.
Yeah. So
so I want to see that.
So Kingdom Hearts 3 in Square Enix. Is there anything else from Square Enix? To be honest with you, that's the only. There's that and Final Fantasy. The only two.
That's the
things that I'm
top.
really looking
That's
for.
the top contenders that I'm looking forward to. From
Square Enix.
They had the demo for Final Fantasy 15 inside of the new Final Fantasy
Zero or whatever.
typo. I wanted to get that so bad, but I just didn't. I wasn't gonna put all my time and effort into that. But I heard it was really good. Anyway,
honestly, I honestly think though, because they're having a conference for the first time ever, right?
They're gonna have.
There's gonna be something there.
I hope there's gonna be new games too.
There's gonna be something there. I think we just don't know about it.
Yeah. So those are the top contenders, top games I'm looking forward to. Those two from Square Enix. I hope they announce more that aren't specific to Final Fantasy. In general.
Yeah. All right. So that is it for those. I guess those conferences. We're gonna do something a little fun right now. Ben and I both have lists here of our most anticipated games, and what we want to do is we want to see where we match up, where we differ, and hopefully maybe you guys can hit us up and tell us what you guys are looking for as well. In this coming week, we have up until E3.
Yeah.
Was it a week?
Starting this Sunday. Yeah.
This Sunday, less than a week. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Bennett, grab your list.
All right. Grab the list.
Now I just did mine alphabetical except for one.
Oh, okay. Loser.
Alright, so let me list them off. Okay, I'll start from the bottom now. Start at the bottom now. We get Xenoblade Chronicles X, Star Fox, No Man's Sky, Halo 5 Guardians, Mass Effect, Gears of War, Fortnite, Doom, The Division, and last but not least, Fallout 4.
Okay, cool. So let me do it in a really weird voice like you did.
Do it.
Battleborn, Black Ops 3, the Destiny expansion, The Division, Fallout 4, Kingdom Hearts 3, Mega Man Collection, No Man's Sky, Rock Band 4, Star Wars Battlefront, and Until Dawn.
Okay. Alright, so we did match up on a few of those.
Fallout 4 for sure.
4.
Yeah.
Did you have the Division on there?
I did. I also had No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Did you also said? Did you say Fortnite or no?
No, because I didn't really look into Fortnite.
The reason why I'm looking forward to Fortnite is because Fortnite It was made by Epic Games, and it's one of the first games using the Unreal Engine 4. It was one of the first games, but it was at the time they couldn't put it on consoles, so it was only PC. And I don't remember or recall it ever getting a release. So I've been like waiting to hear more about this game. And I'm looking to see what it is. It's like a tower defense kind of game.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know if you remember the trailer. They showed it like 2 years ago at E3.
Is it
right before Cliff Bleszinski like left the whole damn thing, like right around that time when he left, like 2 years ago.
I'll still watch the trailer, but yeah.
It's and it's something like, it's not my typical game that I play, but I want to see where it comes, where its path. You know, it's like it's had this weird path, and I've been waiting to hear more about it.
Hey, we might see the game that they keep what is it? That game that they keep saying got canceled. It's put on hiatus. It was from Sony.
The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian. That might come to E3.
That could, but I mean,
because they renewed it.
They renewed it because they had to. They renewed it because they had to, because it was going to expire, and it actually expired for, I think it was 1 day or something like that.
Yeah.
But they could do that. You never know.
That'd be cool. They could really just.
It'd be cool, I guess. I still haven't played Shadow of the Colossus or Eco. So
Eco's interesting, but
because I haven't played those. That was weird.
That was really fun.
That was weird. So I haven't played Eco or Shadow of the Colossus, so I don't have this reverence for those developers, because the Last Guardian is not a carryover game. It's its own game.
Fresh.
Yeah, but everybody's like, oh my god, it's the best game ever, and like,
well, no, because the reason why
because
it is
developers.
is because of the developers. And
yeah, so
Shadow of the Colossus is what they're releasing in big. So that's what people are really excited about, because it's coming from the developer. And
I'm not going crazy for it because I don't have that reverence for them.
You're right. So, I'm not going crazy for it, but a lot of people do want to see this.
Yeah.
So I would like Sony to make those videos happen.
I keep hearing about people how what they talk about, that this game's been in development for so long that like Naughty Dog has put out all 3 Uncharted games and The Last of Us in the time period this one game has been quote unquote development. So that's pretty interesting. What's the game out of the ones we listed? What's your most anticipated game?
Most anticipated game is definitely
Please do not say Bungie, Destiny, expansion.
No. We all know where that's going.
Yeah.
They're gonna do
right down drain. No, I'm just joking. I like it.
They went up from Crota. They've definitely done better with House of Wolves. But anyway, the game I'm most excited for is the
most anticipated.
The game I'm most anticipating is gonna be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what did you want to elaborate any more than what you already have on that one?
No, I just want to know what the viewers want to know. Like, I want to know, what they liked, what your maybe did you disagree with some of our comments? Did you agree with some of us? What are your thoughts? What do you want to see E3?
Okay, for me, well, I was trying to say that for Kingdom Hearts 3 because I still want to talk about mine.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, Bennett, do you want to elaborate on Kingdom Hearts 3 or any other things that you forgot to mention about that game that you're anticipating about it the most?
No.
Okay.
What about you? What's your most top anticipated game? It's definitely gonna be Madden, right?
Oh yeah,
Madden.
Definitely Madden. It's Fallout 4, man.
Oh, is that? That is.
Yeah, man, it's the Fallout 4 right there.
I'm anticipating a new Assassin's Creed in the cool.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Fallout 4. I've been waiting for this game since 08, 09.
I hope the graphics get better. I hope the graphics get better. That's that trailer.
Here's the thing about the trailer. The graphics, I think they're gonna put a new color. I think they're gonna do a new coat of paint. But I think it's only gonna be on the character models. Because look, if you actually look at the setting around the character models, if you watch the trailer, I've watched it a lot and I've watched people break it down. It's actually a quite amazing trailer. Also, if you take a chance, like a second to look at what's going on in the trailer, the lighting in the trailer, it's amazing. Like they're actually using the sun,
they're using shadows
and everything, and that looks amazing. There's more colors in it, but just I want to be back in the wasteland, man. I've been a fan of this game since '08.
It's all mobile heads. He's a nutcase about this game.
Yeah, and this is a game where it's gonna be hard for me to let it get top number, Fallout 3. But I would love to see them try.
Yeah, cool.
I'm happy, excited for it. So,
all right.
That's
so
it.
that concludes our discussion about our E3 coming up this next Sunday, all the way till Tuesday. So if you liked our video, go ahead and like, comment. Don't forget to
do your stuff, do what you did, but then go to the part with the names, or tell them to contact us what most anticipated games they're doing. And then go to I'm Bennett, and then I'm Sean, and then I'll say and then click the stuff to share calls. So start with the.
I'll let us know. Talk with us. Discuss it.
Yeah, go through all that part for you, and then go to our names, and then once you say your name, then I'll take the last part.
Gotcha. Okay. Sure. I'll hand it off.
That way, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So that basically concludes our E3 discussion. This year of 2015, coming this Sunday. Let us know if you agree, disagree, liked, or disliked. Or want to discuss anything about what you want to know or see at E3 this year. I'm Bennett.
I'm Sean. Remember, guys, to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Follow us on Facebook, the community page. Follow us on Twitter. And you guys tune in for everything we got coming up this next week.
Yeah, we'll be doing a post show after each one.
After each conference.
So don't forget to tune in on Sunday night after, probably 9 o'clock per se, and we'll discuss Bethesda.
Yeah, that's where we started, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a great E3, guys.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
That was forever. Oh, okay, so
I don't know if you remember the trailer. They showed it like 2 years ago at E3.
Is it,
Right before Cliff Blazinski, left the whole damn thing. Right around that time he left, 2 years ago.
Watch the trailer.
It's and it's something it's not my typical game that I play, but I want to see where it comes, where its path. It's had this weird path, and I've been waiting to hear more about it.
Hey, dude, we might see the game that they keep that game that they keep saying got canceled. It's put on hiatus. It was from Sony.
The Last Guardian.
That might totally.
That could, but I mean,
because they renewed it.
They renewed it because they had to. They renewed it because it was going to expire, and it actually expired for, I think it was 1 day or something like that.
Yeah.
But they could do that. You never know.
That'd be cool. They could really just.
It'd be cool, I guess. I still haven't played Shadow of the Colossus or Eco. So
Eco's interesting, but
I haven't played the Eco or Shadow of the Colossus, so I don't have this reverence for those developers because the Last Guardian is not a carryover. It's its own game.
Fresh.
Yeah, but everybody's like, oh my god, it's the best game ever, and
well, no, because the reason why
because
it is
developers.
because of developers. And
Yeah, so
Shadow of the Colossus is one that really big. So
Shadow,
that's
So
what people are really excited about because it's coming from the developer. And
I'm not going crazy for it because I don't have that reverence for it.
right, so I'm not going crazy for it, but a lot of people want to do this. So
Yeah.
I would like Sony to make those videos happen.
I keep hearing about people how what they talk about that this game's been in development for so long that Naughty Dog has put out all 3 Uncharted games and The Last of Us in the time period this one game has been in quote-unquote development. So that's pretty interesting. What's the game out of the ones we listed? What's your most anticipated game?
Most anticipated game is definitely
Please do not say Bungie, Destiny, expansion.
No. We all know where that's going. They're gonna
Right down. Great. I'm just joking. I like it.
They went up from Pagoda. They've definitely done better with hospitals. The game I'm most anticipating is gonna be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Nice. Bennett, do you want to elaborate on Kingdom Hearts 3 or any other things that you forgot to mention about that game that you're anticipating about it the most?
No. What about you? What's your most top anticipated game? It's definitely gonna be Madden, right?
Oh yeah,
Madden.
It's Fallout 4, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah, man, it's the Fallout 4.
I'm anticipating a new Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Fallout 4. I've been waiting for this game since 08 to 9.
Hold the graphics better. Hold the graphics better.
Here's the thing about the trailer, the graphics, they're going to do a new coat of paint, but I think it's only going to be on the character models. Because because look, if you actually look at the setting around the character models, if you watch the trailer, I've watched it a lot. I've watched people break it down. It's actually quite an amazing trailer. Also, if you take a second to look at what's going on in the trailer, the lighting, just the lighting in the trailer, it's amazing. Like they're actually using the sun,
Using
shadows and everything, and that looks amazing. There's more colors in it, but just I want to be back in the wasteland, man. I've been a fan of this game since '08.
Yeah, it's all about heads. He's a nutcase about this game.
Yeah, and this is a game where it's gonna be hard for me to let it get top number in Fallout 3, but I'd love to see them try. Yeah, cool. I'm happy, excited for it.
Alright guys, so that basically concludes our E3 discussion. This year 2015, coming this Sunday. Let us know if you agree, disagree, like or dislike, or want to discuss anything about what you want to know or see at E3 this year. I'm Bennett.
I'm Sean. Remember that, guys, to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Follow us on Facebook, community page. Follow us on Twitter, and you guys tune in for everything we got coming up this next week.
Yeah, we'll be doing a post show after each one.
After each conference.
So don't forget to tune in on Sunday night after probably 9 o'clock per se. We'll discuss Bethesda.
Yeah, that's when we start, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a great E3, guys.
See you soon.
Bye bye.